Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with another Madden 19 career mode episode. This is episode number 19. If you guys did not see the previous episode, we did do the intro to season 2. We played the first preseason game and only preseason game. This is going to be the season opener. I ended up changing my look a little bit for the Houston Texans. I wanted to change it up from Miami to Houston, from each team, change our look a little bit. Got to be honest, the way that I made them look for these first couple weeks ends up being kind of dumb. I don't know. I like the way we looked before. The Madden customization or career mode customization is not that great. I think everybody knows that. There's not really much you can do except for change a couple little things, and I kind of like the way we looked before, but for these first couple weeks, I'm going to look like Tom Brady with these long-ass sleeves out here and Peyton Manning. I don't know what I was thinking, but I ended up putting a different helmet on. I basically changed a couple things there, but if you guys did not see last episode, we did play the Falcons in that episode as well. Preseason week 1, we played the Falcons, and for some reason, we're playing the Falcons in week 1 of the regular season. I don't know what type of scheduling that is. That's really weird. I didn't even realize that the Texans and Falcons played week 1 preseason and regular season. Seems like I would have known that at some point because that's pretty weird. But anyway, facing the Falcons right here, man, obviously they got a really beastly pass rush, and we got to be careful of that. Vic Beasley has a lot of speed. We got to avoid it right there, trying to go deep to Will Fuller, and unfortunately, it's just not able to get out there. It did look like he had him beat, but I was kind of rolling around a bit. Our O-line, man, as Lamar Miller gets hurt. Well, we don't use Lamar Miller, so whatever. But our O-line is bad. Really bad. I think our best guy is 82 overall, and it's a left guard. Everybody else is 70 and below, I believe, or 74 and then 70 and below at 3 positions at least. I know both of our tackles are 69 overall, so it's not good as far as the offensive line goes. So, I'm trying to upgrade my scrambler a little bit more to where I can get maybe a little bit more speed, but no matter how many points I put into that, I just can't seem to get any sort of speed upgrade, man. But you guys can see, we're moving the ball down the field on the very first drive. 4 for 6 for 62 yards. We were able to upgrade our guy just a little bit. It's definitely not any stats you guys haven't seen since last season. Ever since we made those upgrades before the playoffs for the Dolphins, stats really haven't changed. As a matter of fact, they've gone down because of the confidence boost. I believe we were a 90 with the confidence boost, and this one we're a 88 at the beginning of the season because we don't have that boost. So you guys will see probably a little bit, a little bit worse version technically than what you saw in the playoffs last season, but we did end up playing like shit in the fucking postseason last year. So you know what? Whatever, man. Our stats right now are pretty damn good. They're going to be getting better. We're definitely getting up there in accuracy. I believe 90 across the board, or really close to 90 across the board. I believe by week 4 or 5, we do have them at 90 plus accuracy everywhere. So, our guy's getting pretty solid, man. We just got to be able to make these throws and hope that our O-line will actually hold up. As right now, we're getting sacked. Takaris McKinley, he was just fucking killing me, too. I think he had like 3 or 4 sacks by the end of the game. Right here, we do have DeAndre Hopkins deep, but we overthrow him, unfortunately, man. I was really trying to get this to DeAndre. You guys will see it a lot this season, me trying to force the ball to DeAndre Hopkins. I have no shame. I will go after DeAndre all fucking game long. I really don't care. I did not have a receiver on the Dolphins that was this good, and, DeAndre Hopkins, he does have glue hands, and no matter if he drops a pass or, he doesn't catch a certain amount of passes, as Braxton Miller doing his best DeAndre Hopkins impersonation right there, breaking out the tackle and taking it to the end zone, man. But like I was saying, DeAndre Hopkins, I'm going to try to throw to him a lot. You guys will definitely see him in this offense a ton. It will not be like the Dolphins. The Dolphins, like I said, we didn't really have a number 1 receiver, so I kind of just went to everybody. DeAndre Hopkins, I'm going to be focusing on. I'm going to be, trying to throw to him majority of the time. Of course, I will look to the open receiver, but my first read is probably always going to be DeAndre. That's the reason I came to the Texans, and you guys will see, he ends up making some plays. Not so much in this game, actually. This was actually kind of not a shaky season opener for us. It was like we played pretty solid, but it didn't really feel like we played solid because we didn't get DeAndre that involved, or I wasn't able to get him the ball. So it felt like our offense wasn't really working that well. And honestly, man, this game was close the entire time. We were not able to break away, even though it felt like we should have. So we played really well. We just couldn't capitalize. So, this game was a little bit unfortunate in how it turned out. Through the first half, of course, with DeAndre Hopkins not getting too many looks, or me looking at him, but him just not ultimately able to get a catch. And right here, I try to take my shot again, man. Unfortunately, he cannot come down with it. Only up by 3 right now, 3rd and 10. We're really trying to get a first down, and we do end up getting it to DeAndre. Looking on the out route, he is going to be money on those out routes. Just those quick breaks, he's going to be money with. Right there, I probably could have taken my chance and went to him deep, but instead I go to Will Fuller. He's a solid-ass receiver too, man. We got to use him a lot as well. He's like an 85 overall with really good speed right here. I'm a big dumb idiot, and I end up throwing it away from inside the pocket, just trying to avoid a sack, and instead, I do something completely worse. I end up taking more yards, and we end up losing a down on it, so whatever. We probably would have lost like 6 or 7 on the sack, most likely. Instead, we end up losing 11, so now we have to try to get a first down, but that's no problem for Braxton Miller. This dude is going off this game, man. He's pretty much majority of the catches have gone to him. He's just made plays. I mean, I said that Braxton Miller was going to be a good player on this team purely for his speed and just for his ability to run after the catch, and so far, he's been the best receiver on this team in this first game, but right there, Tack McKinley gets me again. Second sack of the game for him. 3rd and 27. We are sacked once again. They take their timeout with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We are actually in danger of dropping this game. Not very often last season did I throw 0 picks and we would lose. I have not thrown a pick in this game yet. Not really made a mistake. We just have not been able to put the points on the board. But luckily, our defense stiffens up, man. With 1 timeout, 1:30 left. They have to get 1 stop. They have to stop us right here. If we get a first, it's over. We're trying to run the ball with Lamar Miller. He ended up getting hurt at the beginning of the game, came back in late, and actually, really did nothing. -4 yards rushing in this game. 3rd and 6. I tried to put it away, and we completely missed the throw to DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, man. So we give him a shot. Instead, I should have definitely ran the ball and just taken the 40 seconds off. But luckily, our defense again tightens up, man, gets the last stop. And luckily, we end up winning 13-10. I really don't think we should have been able to win that game. We played like shit in the second half, man. Was not really able to get anything going. Not able to capitalize, as I said. Will Fuller's hair looked really weird in that picture. I don't know what that was. But anyway, man, bottom line, we do end up getting the win. Even though it was not the most prettiest win in the world, we did not throw a pick, which is pretty damn pretty. Usually we throw a ton of picks. We threw 22 last season, goddammit. We led the NFL in interceptions. So not throwing one in the season opener is good. But again, I will take throwing a couple picks if we can get a couple more big plays at DeAndre Hopkins, because I think ultimately they will make more of a difference. But anyway, like I said, we'll just try to get him more involved in next couple episodes and, of course, all season. But, of course, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And as always, I'm out. Peace.